Ladies and gentlemen, please, I need everyone to calm down, take your seats, and listen up. Please, thank you. Good evening. I am Chief Marcus Ellison of the Philadelphia Police Department. As of 8:46 p.m. this evening, we've had a major development in what we believe to be one of, if not the, most significant criminal investigations in American history. At approximately 7:12 p.m., the number one suspect in a nationwide manhunt, Mr. Daniel Warren Beckett, was located inside an abandoned row home on the south end of Kensington. He was confronted and ultimately brought down by one of our officers, Officer Nathan Doyle, who, despite being first on scene, entered the premises alone while backup units closed in. Now, what followed was a tense and violent standoff between Officer Doyle and Mr. Beckett, which ended with the suspect sustaining multiple gunshot wounds. Beckett was declared dead at 7:24 p.m. before medical personnel could arrive. Once the scene was secured, investigators began what can only be described as the most extensive and disturbing evidence recovery operation in modern law enforcement history. What we found so far includes personal belongings of dozens of victims, VHS tapes, audio diaries, handwritten confessions, and what appear to be trophies from crimes committed across multiple states. At this point, it seems we've only just begun to understand the scope of what Mr. Beckett was involved in. From the amount of material alone, it's clear this investigation will take months, possibly years, to finally fully process. Now, I will take each one of your questions one at a time. For whoever may have a question, please give them.
My name is Dr. Everett Hallbrook, and this is the beginning of a documentary series entitled America's Monster. In this program, we will explore the life, mind, and legacy of Daniel Warren Beckett, the man now confirmed as the most prolific serial killer in American history. Beckett was born 1989 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. His early life was marred by neglect, abuse, and severe psychological trauma. Reports show Beckett was removed from his home at age 6 and spent the rest of his youth cycling through foster care, juvenile correctional facilities, and inpatient psychiatric wards. By age 18, he vanished from the system entirely, and by that time, the killing had already begun. Beckett's crimes stretched across 2 decades. His victims were diverse, men, women, children, with no obvious pattern aside from one constant: his ability to disappear without a trace. He operated in silence, leaving behind just enough confusion to stall any unified pursuit. By the time he was finally taken down by Officer Nathan Doyle, authorities had confirmed over 1,003 victims. Hundreds more were finally confirmed over the following months after his capture, leaving the final count at a never-before-seen 1,234 victims. This series will attempt to piece together what went wrong in Beckett's life, in our systems, in ourselves, and above all, we aim to remember the names of those he tried to erase. But before we begin, I would like to extend a personal thank you to Officer Doyle, whose bravery and sacrifice ended this 2-decade nightmare. May the victims find peace, and may we never forget what evil can look like when it hides in plain sight.